So we are on day 2. We're walking through East Landings, heading over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So our plan today is to do Hagrid's again, do Forbidden Journey in the castle because we didn't do that yesterday, go on VelociCoaster again because we love that, and then get the train, the Hogwarts Express, across to Universal because we didn't even touch Universal yesterday at all. We are just walking through, I think it's like the Forbidden, I can never remember what this area is called, but it used to have Poseidon years ago. The Lost Continent, that's what it is. This is where we had lunch yesterday. Down there to the left, you could go to VelociCoaster if you want. So on early entry, think VelociCoaster and all of the Wizarding World is open. My tip is, if you have an express pass, get all your photos on it, and you're staying on property, that is, get all your photos and everything in the Wizarding World before, like during the quiet time, because the moment everyone else is let in, it is just insanely busy. And then jump in the line to Hagrid's afterwards. Usually most people run to Hagrid's first and then VelociCoaster, so if you want to do VelociCoaster with hardly any wait, you could go straight to VelociCoaster. But here we are, so much quieter than yesterday. You can already see how much quieter it is. Hiya. Okay. So as you can see, we have made it to Harry Potter World. She says, I hope you can see. I'll just step over here, you'll be able to see the castle a bit more. There we go. So there's the Hogwarts Castle. And yeah, we are in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter now. So we'll show you a few little bits and pieces around here. It is 9 o'clock, so it's just open to everyone else, and I can already feel it getting busy. So we will probably do Hagrid's before it gets too busy, and yeah, let you know how that goes. And there's a shot. Look at the blue sky, it's so pretty. So as you come in, first stop you've got here is your Butterbeer. So lighting's not great, but you've got your Butterbeer here, and there's already a line. So it's not that long, but very shortly it will be quite long because a lot of people love to get that iconic Butterbeer shop in front of the castle. We haven't had a Butterbeer yet, but we will. We will probably grab one very soon. But I think we're going to do Hagrid's first, then maybe the Forbidden Journey, and we've also got that one over there. I can't remember what it's called. It used to be, and you'll know my age from this, it used to be like the Flying Unicorn. Oh, that's it, a hippogriff, but it's essentially the same, exactly the same ride as it used to be, but they just renamed it. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm back. We didn't go on Hagrid's, but, so just for reference, it's the 4th of November. I don't don't know if there's anything going on in the parks, because I felt that between Halloween and Thanksgiving it's meant to be a quiet time, but it really isn't. So I'm not sure if there's like some conference or event going on, who knows, but essentially it's 9 a.m. Well, and the queue was 190 minutes, the main queue, and the express queue was half of that, just over an hour and a half for express. Now, he did say it's always busy in the morning, but I came at Christmas last year and it wasn't that busy at that time. Yeah, very, very interesting, and I will do a full review on what I think about the Express Pass. I'll explain which one I purchased, how much I paid, and if I would do it again. I have previously stayed in the hotels where you get the Express Pass included, and one thing I will say is if I had paid to stay in the Hard Rock or the Portofino for the Unlimited Express, because it was significantly more money than Cabana Bay, the combination of Cabana Bay and our Express tickets, I would be really, really annoyed. So I don't know what's going on Universal. You need to not oversell your Express tickets. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I'll see if it gets better over the next few days, and whether it's time of year. But yeah, I'm not too impressed, if I'm honest. And being half the wait time, that's not how it used to be. It always used to be the Express will never be any more than 15 to 20 minutes. And I believe they used to state that. So whether they've just changed their terms and conditions so they can oversubscribe the Express line and sell more tickets, I don't know. If I'd known this, honestly, would I have purchased it? I don't actually. Would I have bought it? Would I have even come back to Universal if I knew that the queues were this long and the Express was as it was? That I don't know. But yeah, I will let you know my thoughts on that after. But just a word of warning, check the terms and conditions and see what the new rules are. Anyway, in the meantime, you would have seen we did have a quick look at the 3 broomsticks, just to see if there was anything we fancied for breakfast, but we also bought some snacks because we planned to potentially eat them in line. So I'll show you what little snacks we've got for breakfast. We bought this, it's called a balanced break. So you've got, what is it? Natural white cheddar cheese, roasted almonds and dried cranberries. So it just looks like that, which is quite cute. Then we got these are probably for kids, but they're quite handy just to throw in your bag. So these are like a little apple cinnamon squeeze, which, and they're all quite healthy snacks. So we're not on a diet or anything, but just trying to limit like so much bad food, because as you know, it can get a bit much. This is a little peanut butter pot here, and then to go with that, we haven't got any fruit, but we've got these cheese strings, so we're going to dip that in the peanut butter and have that for breakfast. So yeah, I'm just sat outside Hagrid's near the shop. So once I've eaten, I'm probably going to take the opportunity. Hopefully, everyone is in the Hagrid's queue, so we're going to take the opportunity to go and have a little wander around the shops before we go over to Universal. So we're heading into Jurassic Park. I haven't got the mic on, so I don't know how much you can hear, but I'm not going to get it out of my bag because we're going on VelociCoaster. And as you can see, there's no wait time on VelociCoaster because there is a delay. Back to Harry Potter World, we'll go on the Forbidden Journey Castle ride and then go over to Universal. But what I would say is, this is why I think I spoke about plans being flexible. Yeah, until you get here, until the actual day, you never know what rides are going to be working, whether or not, how busy the park is. So yeah, we're just going to go across to Universal and go with the next plan and just skip over. Maybe the park's open till 7 o'clock tonight, so maybe we'll come back later over to this section. And actually, Hogwarts at night is really pretty. So maybe we'll come back at night. So we just went on the Forbidden Journey ride, which is the one within the castle. So we had a good time in there. It's like a sort of, you sit with, what's the idea? I'm trying to think. It's essentially like you're flying on a broomstick. So you go along with Harry and everyone on the broomsticks, and you're flying around Hogwarts, Mentors. I did take some footage on my iPhone, so it's come out okay. We'll insert it here. And then if I just turn around, we've got this one, the Flight of the Hippogriff, which is this little on here. And just to give you an idea of how busy it is, it's actually 70 minutes and it's only 9:50. So I thought it was a short wait, but it isn't. So I think I head straight over to Universal Express, but just showing you, hopefully I won't get their faces, and just the back of these children's heads. So this is the wand where you can go in the window. You get an interactive wand, and it comes with a spell book, and then you do a spell and the little spell happens in the window. So I'm not sure what this one's meant to do, but usually on the floor, I don't know if you can see, there's like some gold, little gold things to stand on. Oh, there we go. So the lights have just turned on. And you've got, lots of people with their interactive spells. So as you can see, you just wave the wand. And that little snowman just turned around in a circle. So this is where you can get your Butterbeer, and doesn't seem to be too much of a line actually. So yeah, actually no line at all. I would get one, but because we're about to go on the train, I will probably have to finish it before we go on the train. But as you can see, it's that's a frozen one that they're filling up there, and then you've got the standard one as well, and then they top it up with like the special butterbeer cream. So that's him pouring that, and then he goes across to the section and fills it up with that frost. Like it's cream and it just tastes incredible. You can get them in a plastic cup, or you can get them in these. So you've got the butterbeer souvenir cups as well. So what you just saw there was the facial recognition for Express. So now they don't scan your ticket, they do the first time, and then it's normally the facial recognition. You do still need to keep the ticket with you, because occasionally they scan it, but on a lot of them it is just the face recognition. And oh, there he is coming in. Hogwarts Express. Thank you.
And please, no tickling charms on the train.
I've made it to King's Cross station, and I will say it is such a good replica of the actual King's Cross station. I'll show you when we're outside, and the Leicester Square part, and it is literally like being in London, but probably a little bit cleaner. Well, not a little bit, a lot cleaner. Nothing wrong with London, it's just obviously it's a city and this is a theme park, so it's not quite exactly the same. You've even got the departure boards, and they are going to the same places that they go in the UK. So this one's going to Peterborough. So I will show you what it looks like. And as I said, it is very much, does look exactly like King's Cross station in London.
Yeah, that's such a
And then you've
over.
also got Leicester Square over there. Again, I would say is a really good representation of Leicester Square, if you know where I'm talking about. So here's Leicester Square station, and then just where Leicester Square is, you've got the night bus, which is really well done. And then you have all the streets of London here. One thing I would say is Universal is so much quieter. So I think given how quiet it is, we are going to try and go on Gringotts really quickly before the crowds get in. if you go behind, so we're going into Leicester Square. Well, Leicester Square behind the station. And we are now in Diagon Alley. We've got all different places, so you've got the leaky cauldron here actually, which is, so it's got quite a lot of nice food on there. Just taking in all of Diagon Alley. And you've got the dragon up there, does breathe fire. I think for now we're gonna go on Gringotts, which is here. So we've just been on Escape from Gringotts. It was really good. Really like that ride. And now we're just in Diagon Alley. So I'm going to wait and see if I can get the dragon breathing his fire. Here he is. Everyone is patiently waiting to see him. No. So yeah, that was the fire-breathing dragon, and then in the centre you've got all the cute little shops as well through here. So this looks really nice. This is like ice cream place. Let's have a quick look in here. Ooh, so you can get lots of different. I wonder what the flavours are. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, they do butterbeer ice cream. I think I have to get one. So, as you can see, you've got those different flavours. You can get over there at the back is a butterbeer souvenir glass. So you can get it in souvenir glass. You've got loads of toppings as well, so you can have hundreds and thousands, shortbread crumbles, waffle cone pieces, chocolate chips, chopped nuts. I might have chopped nuts, but then for your ice cream selection there, which is your soft serve. So soft serve, you've got pistachio, vanilla, orange marmalade sounds nice, strawberries and cream, and then I am going to get that featured one. So I'm going to get the butterbeer ice cream in a waffle cone. So I've just got my butterbeer ice cream. I've never had it before. It comes in this waffle cone with a cute little. The dragon's gonna go again. Well, that was good timing. So anyway, I'm going to try my butterbeer ice cream. Soft serve. It's really melting already. So. Did you get a picture of it? It's literally melting everywhere. But it's really, really good. I'm going to go and eat this before it melts. And enjoy it, but yeah, it's so good, like really, really nice. And a change to like just having the butterbeer. So yeah, I'll be back when I finish my ice cream. So that is us done in all of the Harry Potter lands for today. We are just going to go over to the Simpsons World over here. So Krusty Land. See the rider over there. Men in Black is up here as well, so we will go via Men in Black. So we are coming into Krusty Land. Okay. So this is the Simpsons ride. So I think we're going to head in there You've got loads of other bits and pieces around Krustyland. So you've got this Dunk and Flunk, or you can win a giant Homer or Elisa or Bart. And if you've got kids, they have one called I Carumba, and it's much smaller, so I don't know I'm going to get those people's kids in there. But if I show you here, the nets are like much smaller, so for kids it's a bit it's the same. There's a little girl stood next to me throwing it, and she is not far off my height, so I wonder if they would let me on that, because I would have a height disadvantage on the other one. And now there's a child on there who's literally taller than me, so I wonder if they would let me do that. One, so you've got Mr. Burns' radioactive rings. So I think this one looks like you have to throw the rings. Oh, they are tiny. Look how small those rings are. That would be really, really difficult. But you can win this really nice pillow. And then you've also got this. So this one is called, what is it called? Whack-a-rat? Oh yeah, rat. Whack-a-rat. Oh, this is fun. I guess you go against people for this one, and all these little rats pop up.
Tried to frame me for robbery, and he was foiled by the Simpsons. Now he's vowed to kill them all, even the baby. Now, which lucky family will be the first to go on my thrilling new ride?
So we're still in Simpsons Land. We went on the ride and it was really fun. But I would say if you suffer from motion sickness, it might be one to miss, because it makes me feel a little bit queasy. We've got Moe's Tavern in here, so this is quite cool. So you can come in here and you've got all of the bar and everything, so it is really like being in there. Then you've got this love tester, so
you won't be able to treat yourself.
pull it.
Listen, I'm just gonna get right. Can I have your buttons? I mean, if you die, they look pretty rough.
And
And here you can grab a beer, and then you can have like a drink in Moe's Tavern. All of these, so you've got like the Duff beer, so you can this is also a nice bar. It's all like themed, and then you've got this Duff Brewery, basically. So you've got the Duff Brewery, you can grab a drink, either sit at the bar, or there's like loads of seating down here. So from those people. So yeah, you've got loads of seating, so you can sit and actually just chill out here if you want. Lard donuts, so you can get yourself some donuts. Oh, and they've got like the you've got the big pink donut, so the standard one, the giant donut with all the frosting.
BB, it's Doc. Listen, I want to show you something, BB. Now look, I'm talking to BB, buddy. Hang on. Sorry, BB, that was very rude of that guy. Now look, BB, if you look inside here, I should see the flux capacitor. It's fluxing. I've got the Mr. Fusion home energy reactor on the back, BB. Like you see, I've got some of the technical aspects here. It's all proprietary technology. And look, I got the 2015 plates. Oh, and not only that, I parked the train right there too, BB. But listen, the whole point of this message is very important, that we wanted to communicate to you in the future to where we are in the past. So BB, listen closely. Your future is what you make it. So make it a good one.
So this area over here is you've got like your animals, saying this is animal actors. It's quite a cute little show actually. We saw it last time we were here. You've just got loads of different animals doing tricks and stuff like that. And then we've got the DreamWorks area, so you can usually find, if you're going to find Shrek, oh look, you've got Gabby's doll's house over there. And then you have any of your DreamWorks characters meets over here. So if you're going to find your Shrek and Donkey and Princess Fiona, they're going to be in this section. Here we go. You've got Shrek's Swamps meet. And as you can see here, it says it's intermittently between 10:30 and 4:45. So I guess no guaranteed time, but let's have a look. There's quite a long line, so I presume he's in his house because he's not there and he'll be out shortly. But I think in the meantime, we're gonna head in to see E.T.'s adventure. This is this ride's been here forever, and it's a nice ride. It's just you sit on the bike and you go through E.T. Obviously, not everyone knows what E.T. is now. I don't know if many people would watch a film, but it's a nice little ride, one for everyone. So we've just gone into the ride, which is really fun. So when you come out into the shop, you can have your photo if you want with E.T. on green screen, on a bike. I'll point out the reason why I haven't filmed much of the merch in a lot of the shops is because most of the rides we go on, you have to put your bag in a locker. So when we come out, I just haven't gone back in because we're kind of going to the next ride. But I think we're on our way out of Universal, so we're on our way back to. It's really sunny. So we're on our way back to the hotel to go swimming. It's 1:00. So we've been in the park since 8:30. Into Islands of Adventure and then across to Universal. When we walk out, we will go past the Minion Mayhem ride, and there's 2 Minion rides as soon as you walk in, and there's a blaster one where you shoot lots of stuff. So if those lines are short, we may go in those, but if the lines are long, then we will just continue going back to the hotel. So that is our plan at the moment. This is all the Halloween stuff is still up here because they just had the last Halloween Horror Night the day that we arrived. We're in that crossover period where we've basically got some Halloween stuff and Christmas at the same time. So we're now in the Minion area. We've got Villain Con is over on your left, which is the one where you actively participate, and then the other one's on your right hand side. So yeah, Villain Con is the Minion Blast one. So it's 1:20, and as you can see, the Universal sign has nobody by it. So this is a great time if you're coming out for a midday break. Obviously, there's one person now. Just move on. Get the little one in. It's a great time to get that shot. Hiya. So we have made it to the pool. Yeah, so I'm on my phone because I've had a few technical issues. None of the files from travel day and day one would upload last night to my Mac. So we've been troubleshooting loads of that stuff, but this technical glitch has got in the way of my fun, basically. So I'm a little bit grumpy, but I'm just trying to let it go. But what that means is it's taken a lot of time out of our day. So we finished up at Universal. We got back to the hotel around 2:30. It's now 4 o'clock. Yeah, so we've been troubleshooting that. It's taken a lot of time out of the day. So what we don't, the plan was to go back to the park, but we need to get to the bottom of it because otherwise I'm going to have no footage for anything. So we've come to the Hideaway Bar and Grill. So it's just behind me and it's by the swimming pool. And we're just going to have some food here. So what we've gone with, we're going to share these. So we've ordered some shrimp tacos, beef nachos, and the shrimp tacos came with a side of fries. So we're going to eat that before we go back to try and figure out what to do with this dodgy SD card. So yeah, it's not been as fun as I wanted it to be, but if we fix this now, then we can just kind of get on with enjoying the rest of the holiday, and it will be easier to capture the content later and make sure that we've got everything backed up. Also, we probably won't be going into the pool because James just went back to the room to get a jumper. So it's in November. It's very much like summer in the UK. It's really lovely and warm in the day. So it's been like 25, 26 degrees today. But at the moment the sun's sort of going down, it does get a little bit cold. I am in my swim thing, so I'm going to dip my feet in the pool and see if it's how warm it is, and I may or may not go in. So that brings us to the end of day 2, and thankfully the technical issues were all resolved, so there are more vlogs coming. If you're enjoying the vlogs, please make sure you like, and if you want to see Epic Universe, which is coming up next, make sure you're subscribed. It was an amazing day and I'm really excited to share it with you. I'll see you at Epic Universe next.